What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American Politics, back in with a new video. And today, it is time that we do an updated 2024 United States Senate prediction. That's right, everybody. It's that time of the year. We're going to start doing some Senate predictions again every month, maybe every couple months or so, until we get into the 2024 cycle, a real 2024 cycle, not, 2 years before. So yeah, this is the beginning of, hopefully, every 2 or 3 months, a new Senate prediction. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, and of course, follow the Twitter account. We are back. Thank you, Elon, for unbanning me. Again, follow Twitter account, follow the alternative Twitter account, Real Political Data, Real American Politics, etc. And join the channel today. Guys, just for 10 cents a day, you could join Real American Politics. That's only $3 a month. With that $3 a month, which can be upwards of $10 a month, you get some cool perks, such as, custom access to emojis, early access to content, etc., etc. So I hope you join to help support the daily content today. All right, everybody, let's get in today's video. The 2024 United States Senate prediction. And again, this is based on January of 2023 and a neutral environment. What that means is the House generic ballot will be a tie. That's what it means to have a neutral environment. Again, things could change, but we're so early into the cycle. Yeah, neutral is probably the best starting point to go off of. And of course, the margins. Again, we are predicting based off percent chance of winning. Safe is over 90% chance it goes that way. Likely, it's 75-90. Lean, 60-75%. And of course, tilt is 50 to 60%. Let's get into it. So let us start with the for sure, no argument about it, safe states. Washington, California, again, California, there is a chaos scenario where you get 2 Republicans on the ballot. You could theoretically win, but that's basically the 1% chance Republicans have at winning. That kind of scenario, not likely. Hawaii, the great state of New Mexico, could Ron Kenny run? Yeah, I doubt it, but if he does run, this could potentially be likely. I just don't think he's going to run after losing 2 straight statewide elections. It sucks, but that's kind of the truth. Minnesota, I think you could put into that safe category for now. The club isn't going to lose, so I don't think much is going to change. Maryland, or not Virginia, Maryland will, of course, be Democrat. Delaware, New Jersey, New York, New Jersey, excuse my French, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, and the great state of Maine. These are the ones that there's really no argument about. They're going to go the way they're going to go. Now, for the Republicans, there's some pretty obvious ones. I don't think I got to say much now. Montana, because John Tester's there. We'll get to that in a minute. North Dakota, Nebraska, both the seats, of course. There will be a special election because Ben Sasse retired. Missouri, Hawley's going to win. Don't start this crap of, he only won by 6 points in 2018 against a incumbent Democrat in a blue wave. So yeah, they always forget that part. Mississippi, Tennessee, and the great state of Indiana. These are the states that no real argument about. They're going to go Republican no matter what. And I think a lot of people are going to say this, Florida. Florida, in my opinion, you could put in that category. Not because Rick Scott will win by 10 or 15 points. It's just likely Rick Scott is going to win. I mean, he may only win by a point or so, but I don't see a reasonable scenario where Rick Scott loses in a presidential race. I mean, this is Florida of 2024. This isn't Florida from 10 years ago. So yeah, I think he's going to win. It may be close, but I don't see any reasonable path. Again, this is percent chance of winning. I just do not see Florida being into that safe, or I should say that competitive seat mode. It's just gone for the Democrats. Things could change, but I don't think much will change in the great state of Florida. And that's that for the, I guess, foregone conclusions. Florida, maybe you could say likely, but I just think you need a miracle. You need like a D+8 environment to maybe have a shot. You need the Republicans to somehow lose Florida at the presidential level. I doubt that's going to happen. It's just not likely Rick Scott will lose. So yeah, Florida, I just do not see being all that competitive. So these are the 10 states that are not necessarily safe or foregone conclusions. And let's start West Coast to East Coast. Let's start in the great state of Nevada. For now, I think with it being an incumbent senator and the fact we just do not know who the Republican candidate will be, I think it's fair to say it will be tilt Democrat to start with. Very close, but I just want to see who the Republican is. Is it Laxalt again? Maybe you could push that to tilt Republican, but it just for now, we just don't know who the Republican nominee will be as of now. So I think that's a fair assumption to say, just for now, tilt Democrat. Arizona, another one of the states where I think it's reasonable to say, for now, you can put it in the tilt Democrat category. The reason being, we don't have a candidate yet. While Ruben Gallego is fundraising $2 million in 48 hours, Republicans don't have a candidate. In fact, they're seriously discussing having Kyrsten Sinema be the Republican nominee. It's a total joke what we're doing in Arizona. But I did hear there will be a certain candidate probably announcing very soon. And if it is true, I'm going to be happy. And it's a good candidate that I think could win a statewide election in the great state of Arizona. We just got to see, but for now, there's a lot of question marks about who the Republican candidate will be, how much of an advantage will Gallego get, and will Sinema even run? I mean, I think it's likely. I mean, I don't think she would have just, became an independent and dipped. I think there's a serious shot of her running. But for now, just put that in tilt Democrat for now. The great state of Montana. I think right now, another one of those states that will be closer than it should be. Even then, I think that Tester is on his way out. He is, of the three moderate Democrats, quote-unquote, moderate Democrats, he is the strongest, but I think this is a cycle to take him out. This is a presidential year. This isn't Montana from 10 years ago, or, even 4 years ago. This is Montana of now. And they're starting to really politicize, they're really starting to vote red no matter who. I mean, remember what happened in 2020? Steve Bullock will be within 10 or within 5. He lost by 12. And he was a popular, moderate Democrat. I think Tester's time is about up. It will be close, but I think Tester, at the end of the day, will lose that Senate seat. The great state of Texas. I think there's around a 75-80% chance we hold on to Texas. The issue is Ted Cruz will underperform the top of the ticket. And if we only win the state of Texas by 6-7, that could be a problem. But who will the Democrats run? That's kind of the big problem for the Democrats. Their bench is pathetic in Texas. You think it's bad in Florida? Texas is, outside of Beto, horrible. So yeah, Texas, in my opinion, is like the Republican. There's around a 75-80% chance we hold on to the great state of Texas. Now, Wisconsin. I'm adamant about this. I do think Tammy Baldwin is on her way out. I firmly believe she is losing in 2024. Or I should say, I firmly believe it. I have a hunch she will lose this cycle. Reason being, you look at her electoral history. She won because of circumstance twice. 2012 had Obama carrying her on the ticket. Plus, Tommy Thompson ran out of money. 2018, uncompetitive primary. Republicans had a dogfight of a primary that lasted into August. And the Republican ran out of money. Plus, wasn't that good. And was in a blue wave. So yeah, you think about 2024, it's looking like Mike Gallagher is going to run. Who I'm not the biggest fan of. I do think would beat Baldwin in a statewide election. It will be close, but I think Republicans will win the Wisconsin Senate race. People are going to say, oh, that's a cope. Things could change, absolutely, but I just have this hunch this is the time Baldwin does go down. Michigan. You know, before, the retirement started to kick in, I had no hope in Michigan. Now, I think Bill Huizenga's our best shot. For now, I'll put a lean Democrat, but the fact that Stabenow is gone in Michigan, I do think will be a significant improvement for Republicans. If you run Bill Huizenga, you have a fascinating race. Will he run? I don't think so, but the Democrats had Stabenow there for years. You're not going to get the same type of candidate. She's not going to win, or whoever the Democrat nominee is, she won't win by Stabenow margins. She was a unique candidate, and she is retired. This is a significant development for Republicans, that you have an opportunity in Michigan. I don't think it's likely, but there is a serious opportunity to potentially pick off Michigan. But we just got to see what happens. Ohio. I think Brown is losing. Again, it will be closer than it should be, but I think you'd say reasonably 65% chance a Republican will win the Ohio Senate race. West Virginia, do I gotta say much? The only reason that this isn't safe is because it will be closer than it should be, because it is Joe Manchin of West Virginia, but his time, like many of these other Democrats, it's up. It's a presidential year. I just do not see how he holds on as of now. So West Virginia is another pickoff for the Republicans. Now we got two more states. Pennsylvania. It all comes down to Casey's health. Bob Casey, if he's healthy, it's basically 90% chance Republicans lose this seat. If Casey doesn't run, we may have a chance here. Long shot, but we may have a serious shot. For now, I do think you can put it into that likely category. Now we got Virginia. It stings that Kane decided to run again, but with Hunkow all but saying he's probably going to run for the Senate seat, I think it does mark it down to likely Democrat. It's not 100% chance that Tim Kaine will win. Hunkow is a strong candidate. If he gets the margins he did in Loudoun County in the House race for the Senate race, there's a serious shot he's the next senator of Virginia. That's not that big of a stretch either. I mean, candidates like Hunkow, they tend to correlate well up ballot. Again, we just got to see what happens. Will he even run? There's a chance he won't, but I think it is very likely he does run. And this, folks, is my current Senate prediction. I have Republicans picking up 4 Senate seats. I think this is reasonable to say that this is a good map for Republicans. You have an opportunity to get upwards of potentially 58. That's best case scenario. The economy crashes. Biden isn't president anymore, and the Republican Party is perfectly unified, plus a competent party. That's best case scenario. But for now, I think this is reasonable. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow Twitter account in the description down below, and join the channel today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed to all of you.